Yeah. Yeah, they went to Minnesota. Went to which one am I? Okay.
Well, hello, SAC Nation and hockey fans everywhere, and welcome to the 41st McPherson Hockey Tournament here at LeBriere Family Arena on the campus of St. Andrews College. Hi, everyone. I'm Norm Fenning, along with Parker Bafolchi. On the camera, we have Josh Way, Jordan Deschone, and Owen Pinska. And, of course, Mr. Matt Wyatt is our executive producer. So, Parker, this is always a highlight for the players. You're the team manager. You're in the change room as well. Any different kind of message before the game going into this one from Coach Manning?
Obviously, this is a special weekend, but it's kind of been the same as always. Go out there, grind and compete. Don't take any opponent for granted. Play to your standard and play how they've been playing all season, hard, strong, quick, and they'll be just fine.
So, St. Andrews College in the familiar white and red going left to right across your screen. The puck is dumped into their end. Oliver Turner back there to get it for the Saints. He comes up with it, and out they come. Michael Deck through the center ice, lays that off to Kieran Dervin, back to deck to Kervin, and it just flips over his stick. Puck in the corner, kept in nicely by the Saints. Dervin flips it over to an open wing. That's picked off by Victory Honda. Below their red line now, comes over to the other side, and that's Todd Capella, who finally clears the puck out for Victory Honda. They dump it in the rest of the way. Wrong side of the red line, though, and we'll have our first icing.
Yeah, so this year, the Saints, this is their 42nd game of the season, and they've been playing really strong. They obviously have their big game, Friday night game tonight. And their lead point getter this year is Michael Deck with 74 points. And as everyone knows, he's on the first line that started that game for us with Kieran Dervin and Aiden Lane.
Yep, Saints are 30-10-1. Victory Honda 27-24 as the Saints win the draw. Rim it around to the other side. Jake DiCapo meets his check over at the half wall. Gets the puck down below the red line. Comes back out, Alex Karskadin. Defender on his back at the half wall, drops it down low, and DiCapo is on the forecheck again. So good jump on the puck by the Saints to start this game as they are all over Victory Honda in their own end. It's finally rimmed around to Arthur Napreen. Rips it off the boards and gets it out, but that's all as the Saints get it back. Luke Sinclair was knocked down, had to clear the zone, so Saints not as quick on the forecheck, but pick it up in the neutral zone and chip it back in again. So already on the third line for the Saints here, as it is hard on the puck, up, down, and off. Puck clear, here's a chance down the middle, there's a shot! And good defensive play there by Austin Gow, who just got his stick in at the last moment and thwarted a great scoring opportunity.
Yeah, great job there by Austin Gow, and he, over the Christmas break, played for Team China at the U20 World Championships. And another thing to mention about there is great tie-up there. And so far this year, he has awarded 0 penalty minutes through 31 games he's played.
So he's a Lady Byng candidate. That was Henrik Parrish with the great scoring opportunity for Victory Honda, and back comes the aforementioned Austin Gow. He turns it over, 2-on-1 going the other way, pass to this side, that's number 17 off the shot, they score! Evan Carver off the turnover puts Victory Honda up 1. So Evan Carver with a shot bar down beats the goaltender, who we haven't even had a chance to mention yet, that's Mateo Bates. And that is at 4:01 of the first period. Evan Carter puts Victory Honda up 1. That's the first goal to be scored in this game, and I believe in the tournament so far, as Victory Honda dumps the puck in. That was Todd Capella dumping it in. Puck cuts to the blue line, chipped out the rest of the way by Cooper Bordeaux, and it's dumped right back into Victory Honda as they now have a big jump in their stride as they go up 1. Oliver Turner starts things off for the Saints. Pass over to Cooper Bordeaux. He rips it below the red line. In pursuit is Oliver Turner again. That puck is cleared out down the ice. It's going to be right on the net, so no icing. And long lead pass by the goaltender there to Jackson Cover, went over his stick. And Victory Honda will regroup. Cover turns that puck over to Placido. That puck goes off a skate, and the Saints will have to retreat again. Finn Kearns, local Aurora boy, nifty move there, starts the breakout. Nice pass up to Michael Deck as that first line's back out to the Saints again. Puck's loose in front, they jab at it. And nothing there. Goaltender is Andrew McLuth for Victory Honda, hasn't had a shot yet. Aiden Lane drags it in the corner. It's knocked off his stick, and puck comes back the other way. Victory Honda through the neutral zone. They drag it back, try to get things set up off the wall and out. But Saints regroup. Kieran Dervin. Dervin takes himself through the neutral zone, gains the offensive zone on the backhand. One hand warding off the defender. Starts that cycle game below to Aiden Lane, comes back to the point. Connor Durbin gets it in front. That's broken up. And on his own is number 16, Brady Green, dumps it in the rest of the way for Victory Honda. Saints a long bouncing clearing pass that won't be icing. Goaltender Andrew McLuth plays that off the wall, and Ross comes back the other way for Victory Honda. He goes to net for the rebound, nothing there. But Victory Honda maintain possession, get it back to the point. There's a shot, and that one is handled by goaltender Mateo Bates. Fast pace to start this game, Parker.
Yeah, it's been very quick. Mateo Bates has got a few shots. Saints are having some offensive play in their other team's zone. So it's been exciting to watch so far. Victory Honda has the early lead.
So this is, if not the, one of the premier tournaments of its kind here in North America. This year we've got teams from Ontario, British Columbia, Connecticut, Indiana, Michigan, and New York State. As the Saints, DeCapo gets it in front. Nice defensive play there. Puck comes into the corner, rimmed off the wall and out the rest of the way. Carver, the goal scorer, plays that across the ice, and we've got an offside. So face-off will come outside the Saints zone. Third line of Morgan, Bolche, and Long out there for Coach Manning. Puck is dumped into the Saints corner. Back to get it is Oliver Turner. Turner starts things off. Gives it up to Morgan. Morgan off the wall. That's broken up. And Saints in a change. Carver gets it back. There's a shot on the short side. Nice save. Carver again scores! Carver on the rebound had virtually nothing to shoot at, but put it high on the far side and tucks it in. Beg your pardon, that's Green, I believe, that scored that one.
Yeah, that was
Green.
Number 16, Green of Victory Honda, gives them an early 2-goal lead here.
So Green does what all good players do, goes to the net after the shot, got the rebound and made a terrific shot. That's at 8:19 here of the first period, so a fantastic start for the Victory Honda team. For the Saints and their fans, this is not starting the way they would have liked. Puck is dumped into their zone. Down to get it is Evan Arnold. He gets it in front. Puck is loose. Aiden Lane gets a stick on it. And first line is back out there for Coach Manning as they really need to put one on the board here. Puck is knocked off Lane's stick. It's chipped to the center ice area. Michael Deck in pursuit. Knocked off his stick. And Kieran Dernvin will dump it into Victory Honda's zone. There's a turnover. Michael Deck, nifty move, takes a shot. And a great save there by the goaltender, Andrew McLuth. Puck cleared the other way. Here's another shot. That one's handled by Bates. Big rebound. Settled down by the Saints. And they got the shift they wanted. Shift change. Puck in the corner. It's Landon Poe. Starts the breakout for Victory Honda, and here they come. Nice move on the short side. Better defensive play by Austin Gow. Gow chases it around the other side now, gets it off the wall, and it's chipped the rest of the way. Icing is waved off. A good pivot there by the Victory Honda defenseman to clear that puck. Finally settles down for DeLeche. Comes over to this side to Bordeaux. He goes cross ice, nobody there. Saints get it momentarily, but Victory Honda will clear. And puck is cleared out. Back to get it is Jackson Culver. He's the first one there. Culver on his own dumps it, and the Saints will change it. That's right on net with 9:48 left to go here in a very quickly played first period. Puck is dragged into the zone by number 10. That's Royce Patela. Finds its way to Finn Kearns behind the red line. He gets it off the glass and out. And the Saints are on their way. DePlacido jumping up from his defensive position deep below the red line. He gets tied up. Helping out is Jake DeCapo. Puck is finally chipped off the glass and out, and the Saints will have to retreat. Finn Kearns back to get it, and not before an icing is called with 9:05 left to go here in the first period. So Parker, not the start that the Saints would want, as we've mentioned on so many telecasts. They've been great at getting out in an early lead. We'll see how well they do going down too early.
Yeah, it seems like they need to bounce back here, try to be more on the forecheck, and we'll see how they can push the pace and get some more shots on goal. DePlacido
gets it down to the wing. That touches a stick, goes down the ice. Icing is waved off. Finn Kearns back to get it for the Saints. Kearns surveys the scene, gets it up ice. It's chipped off Kieran Durbin's stick to the corner. Aiden Lane takes his man against the wall, but nice breakout by Victory Honda, and they come over this side. Terpstra plays it in front, and another pass in front. Nobody there for Victory Honda. And Saints regain the puck, look to clear. Victory Honda chip it off the wall, still not out for the Saints. Back to help is Connor Durbin, and Michael Deck ends up with the stick. Good speed through the neutral zone. He's got Aiden Lane on his left, gets it to Lane. Lane through the legs, looks cross ice, that's broken up. And puck comes over the far side. Saints keep it in. There's a cross ice pass, and just a little too far for Bryson Morgan. Puck below the red line. Saints now, Bolche goes cross ice. There's a good defensive stick by Victory Honda, and they chip it out. Tempstra dumps it the rest of the way. He'll go for a change as Bates settles it down and starts the breakout himself. Austin Gow going cross ice just a little too far for its intended target. And Saints pick up the loose puck. Bolche tries to get in front. Another good stick by Victory Honda, and they clear the puck. Sebastian Deleche to Turner. Off the wall, that's chipped in by Bolche. Saints on the forecheck again. Puck is rimmed around. Victory Honda clear it, and Bolche will have to try again. Good pivot by Bolche. Cross ice to Deleche. He loses the puck. It's loose in the neutral zone. And Victory Honda chip it in. First one there is Deleche. Rips it around the board, comes over to this side. Nolan Long, cross ice. Nice pass to Bordeaux. Bordeaux in front. Here's a chance. Jackson Culver with a shot, and a great save there by Andrew McLuth again. Saints starting to produce some good offensive chances here, and here the puck comes the other way. There's a shot right on, and Mateo Bates settles that one down. 6:35 left to go here in the first period.
Two very similar scoring chances for the Saints, kind of fadeaway shots from the left side, and McLuth has seen a few of those so far tonight. So let's see if they could try to get the passes cross ice for some tap-ins.
So the format for this tournament was we have two divisions, the Mahar division and the Hamilton division. 4 teams in each. They play a round robin, and then the top 2 from each division will go to the semifinals. So both the Saints and Victory Honda are in the Hamilton division. Puck is cleared into the Honda zone, retreating and playing it up off the wall. And that's Jones all alone. Gets it in front, a little too fast for the receiving receiver. With a long shot from the point, Mateo Bates handles that one as well.
Mateo Bates this year has started 18 games, has a goals against of 3.55 with a save percentage of 87.3. He's 6 feet 176, catches with his left hand is from Isilda, Ontario.
And he's the grade 11 goaltender. Of course, Saints always have an 11 and 12, so that they're never graduating both goaltenders at the same time, I would imagine. This play is now in Victor Honda's zone. They clear it, though. Patila gets it across the blue line. Puck is in the high slot area. It's cleared out. And coming back the other way, hot on the trail is Luke Sinclair. Scorza chips it out at Scorzo. Now drags it in, high slot. Scorzo takes a shot. Nice save there by Bates again. Again in the high slot, there's another shot. And Bates facing a lot of rubber halfway through this first period. There's another shot. That one's ripped wide. Kept in by Arthur Napian. Plays it down low. Finally, Saints get a stick on the puck. That's Karskadin. Karskadin loses that one. Comes back to the point. There's a shot, and Bates will handle that one as well. So some good offensive pressure here by Victory Honda, as Saints will have a full line change here. 5:03 left to go in the first period.
So this first line of Deck, Durbin, and Lane, all three of them have played affiliated games with their respective OHL teams that they got drafted by. So Deck is with the Owen Sound, Kieran Durbin's with the Kingston Frontenacs, and Aiden Lane has played games with the Steelheads.
Right, well, in terms of points, I mean, that first line with 137 points has almost more points than the second, third, and fourth lines for the Saints combined. So odds are, if the Saints are going to, when the Saints are going to get another goal here, there's a very good chance it's going to come from this first line for sure. Aiden Lane, Leche, cross ice, Oliver Turner. Turner gains his own to Deck. Deck on the backhand, plays it down low to Turner. He tries to get out front. That's picked off by Victory Honda. Ross through the center ice area. Tempstra tries to get it back to Ross. Back to the blue line. In front. Puck is loose. Saints. Aiden Lane comes up with a 2-on-2 going the other way now. 3-on-2. Cross to Deck. Deck takes a shot. And I think that went off the goaltender. Good save there. Great chance for the Saints. In front. Oh, and Michael Deck just fanned on that one. Good scoring opportunity from the slot area. Puck is dumped in. That's going to be icing. So Saints with the big offensive face-off here. Boy, Parker, it'd be great if they got a goal going into this first intermission here.
Yeah, I think
what a lift.
I think they'd feel a lot better and a little more momentum going on to bury one here with the 4:13 left in this period.
Right.
See what they can do here. Nice shot from the point screen. Things that they like to do with this deep pairing of Kearns and Diplacido.
So third line of Morgan, Bolche, and Long are out there now, along with the Placido and Finn Kearns. On defense, Kearns with the puck. Oh, he is rifled into the boards, but right back up. And we've got a whistle. Was that a hand pass, I think? Yeah. I think that was a hand pass by the Saints, so the face-off will come outside the blue line. Right in front of the Victory Honda bench. Puck is cleared behind the Victory Honda zone. Cleared by the goaltender. Puck right in front. It's loose. Still loose. There's a... Puck is still loose. There's finally a shot, and that one is saved. Bryson Morgan finally got that puck that just seemed to be bouncing around. There's another opportunity. Almost put that one high far side. Morgan plays it behind the net. Looks for the return pass. Nolan Long gets it in front. And Jacob Bolche with an opportunity there for the Saints. Puck is cleared all the way down. No icing this time. And Saints will break it out with Finn Kearns. Starts things off to DeCapel. He goes cross ice, and here come the Saints. Prudhomme on the far side tries to get in front. That hits a stick. Puck in the corner, played off the wall, chipped out the rest of the way. Austin Gow holds his ground, though, and dumps it back in for the Saints. Saints exerting a lot of pressure. They've had a lot of puck possession this last 3 minutes, but nothing to show for it so far. Nice little pivot there by Austin Gow. He gets the puck back again, plays it down with his glove, and dumps it back in. Back on the forecheck are the Saints. Comes back to Austin Gow. He pumps it back down low again for the Saints. Bordeaux gets it to Cover. Cover from the dot takes a shot. That hits a leg. Cover came up with it momentarily. Finally picked up by Jones. He plays it to the center ice area. Maddox dumps it in the corner. He and Connor Durbin battle it out. Nice body check there by the Saints. Lucas Prudhomme tunes his man up and starts things off. plays it ahead. All alone by himself is number 12 for the Saints, Luke Sinclair. He allows the rest of the change to occur as Karskadin has the puck momentarily. It's cleared out. The Saints putting a lot of pressure on now. 1:50 left to go here in the first period. Deleche gets it to the half wall, holds it there. Victory Honda clear it behind their own net. Picked off by the Saints. Karskadin tries to get in front. That hits a leg. The puck is loose. They jab at it. And nothing to show for the Saints as they are working hard. Park comes back to the point. Oliver Turner pumps it back in for the Saints. It's rimmed over the other way. Deleche with a pinch. Good job keeping that in. Deleche. There's a backhand. That's off a leg. So Saints knocking on the door. Puck cleared over the other side. That one is kept in by the Saints momentarily. Karskadin, last minute of the play here in the first period. There's a shot, rebound. There's a big shot. Michael Deck, there's a save. Nice fake, there's a shot, and another save. As Luca De Placido took the shot, and again, Andrew McLeod with the save. So a big face-off for the Saints here, offensive face-off as they huddle and decide what they're going to do. First line of Durbin, Lane, and Deck out there. Durbin pushes it forward. It's rimmed all the way around and out. Finn Kearns back to get it. That's going to be an icing. We'll do it all over again to the left of goaltender Andrew McLeod. Great crowd we've got here at LeBrier Family Arena, and if you are planning on coming to the game tonight, come early because that will be a packed house for sure, and it is an event. We'll have the drums, we'll have the pipes, we'll have dignitaries, we'll have old boys. Very special event here. So big face-off for the Saints now. Kieran Durbin wins the draw, gets it back to the point, D to D. Finn Kearns takes a shot off the wall. Passes in front, they score! Beautiful little pass, and my goodness, did they need that. And who does it for them? Aiden Lane. So Aiden Lane, inside the last minute, put the Saints up 1.
Aiden Lane, number 11, pockets his 26th goal of the year for his 66 point. And that was really, that's going to be huge for the Saints heading into the break and going into the second. As a huge energizer boost for not only them, but for this crowd here.
Absolutely. So Aiden Lane at 1946, and as we've mentioned, that first line, if you're looking for points, you don't have to look too much further than them, and they delivered. Kieran Durbin, boy, can they do it again. They play it in front, puck is loose, comes over to Michael Deck. Michael Deck circles, high slot area, Deck. Still circling, gets it in front. Aiden Lane tried to get a stick on it, couldn't. That's chipped out. Finn Kearns back for the Saints. Quick pivot. 6 seconds, 5. And that is chipped over the glass with 4.5 seconds left to go. So just a flurry from the Saints here in the last 4 minutes of this period. So first line will stay out there. There's the face-off. Victory Honda will be just happy to drag that back into their own zone. So after one, our score is 2-1. Evan Carver at 4:01, Green at 8:19, both for Victory Honda, and then Aiden Lane at 19:46. And there's your score. Victory Honda 2, St. Andrews Saints 1 after 1. We're now treated to an episode of SAC Today. This is from the broadcast journalism class of Mr. Wyatt. Members of that class put on all the productions of these games, so the camera work, the editing, Parker, you're in the class, yeah. Bafulci, the cameraman, everyone. So they do an excellent job, and here's an example of their fine work.
Good morning, St. Andrews College. I'm Brandon Yee. And I'm Gray Berman, and this is SAC Today.
Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to school. It's freezing outside, and that means it's winter sports season, including hockey. The outdoor rink is in action on the quad, and everybody is looking forward to the annual McPherson tournament this weekend.
Your first Hockey Saints will take on top competition from across the continent. Looking forward to the weekend. SAC Today will be dropping daily profiles on some of the first hockey players. Here's a sneak peek of what we have in store.
Hi, I'm Austin Gao. I'm in grade 12. I've been at SAC since grade 7. I'm a defenseman and I'm number 6. I'm from China, and over the winter break, I had the honor to play for my country's U20 national team at the World Juniors hosted in Croatia. It was a really cool experience, and playing for my country is always an honor. The McPherson tournament's always a special tournament, and as a grad, this will be my last time playing it. I'm super excited, and hopefully we'll win the Friday night game and the whole thing again.
Another winter sport played on the ice is curling. Junior correspondent Carson Vogel visited our curling team to find out more about the players and the sport that keeps on growing in popularity worldwide.
It's second term of sports here at St. Andrews College, and students are swapping their cleats for brooms. That's right, curling is in full swing.
I'm Carson Vogel, reporting from the Bradford Curling Rink, where excitement is palpable. This term, the school's curling program has students brushing up on this unique winter sport, quite literally. Curling, often dubbed chess on ice, combines precision, strategy, and teamwork. For many students here, it's a chance to try something new, bond with friends, and sharpen their skills. Joining me now is Richard Wang, a grade 11 student in the curling program. Richard, what made you want to try curling?
It's something I've never done before, and with so many opportunities at SAC, you just gotta try them all.
Richard, what has been the biggest challenge for you so far?
Learning how to sweep, it requires a lot of attention to where your feet are, because one misstep and you'll go flying across the ice.
Coaching the students is Miss Ramon, a seasoned curling enthusiast who has led the program for years. She believes the sport teaches more than just technique.
Curling teaches a lot of life skills to the guys at St. Andrews. We usually get a lot of guys who have sort of aged out of different sports. They've played hockey a lot, or they've played other sports, and by the time they get to us, they're kind of looking to try something new. So we provide a different avenue to stay fit, to stay healthy, to get some exercise, to meet a different group of guys. But also the sport of curling helps to teach teamwork. You're working as a group of 4, and you have to rely on everyone to make their shots, but you also have to listen to each other, because when you're trying to come up with strategy, when you're trying to decide what the next shot's going to be, you really have to trust each other and you have to listen to each other.
For students like Arthur Zhao, it's been about personal growth and learning to adapt.
I think the main thing I've grown in is my patience. In curling, you spend so much time just waiting for the other team to throw and just stand there and watch and observe.
From sweeping to strategizing, the curling program at St. Andrews College is more than just a sport. It's a lesson in teamwork, resilience, patience, and winter fun.
Reporting from the Bradford Curling Rink with SAC Today, I'm Carson Vogel. Back to you in the studio.
Also up at the rink, but not on the ice, the St. Andrews fencing team is preparing for upcoming competitions. Brandon Sun and Josh Way checked in with the swordsman of St. Andrews at practice recently. On guard.
For SAC Today, I'm Liam Milanov. So fencing is basically a martial art combat sport. It's a 1 versus 1 scenario in which 2 people have a sword fight, and the first person to score 5 points or 15 points, depending on the bout. And the goal of fencing is to just hit your opponent with a sword. Well, you know, I think fencing is really interesting because it's more than just a physical game. There's a real mental aspect. You have to be able to predict what your opponent's going to do and try to match that, and then try to think of some attacks of your own that your opponent won't be able to think about. Well, you know, as I mentioned, a fencer, they've got to be smart, they've got to be able to think, but also fencing, you're going to take hits, right? And sometimes it's going to hurt a little bit. You're getting stabbed with a sword in the chest. You got to be able to take that hit, get back up, and then go for another point. If I'd add one more thing, I'd say fencing's a great sport. I highly recommend you should all come out and give it a try. So next year, come join the fencing team.
Tell him how good of a captain I am.
Sorry, you didn't see that. I was think so.
The winter months can be hard on our mental health, so the Jack.org Council has organized some uplifting events, including therapy dogs in the library and a gallery event on Bell Let's Talk Day with DJs, snacks, and interactive games.
Since we're all in on sports this episode, Jeremy Lewis joins Gray for another installment of The Sports Desk.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk, your source of everything athletics.
From the NFL playoffs to the McPherson tournament, we've got you covered. My name's Jeremy Lewis.
And I'm Gray Berman, and this is
The Sports Desk.
The NFL playoffs are heating up, and let's just say, Lions fans were dreaming big.
Jared Goff was out there throwing marshmallows all game long, and I'm not really too sure what he was doing on the attempt to block the pick six.
Goff, some pressure again, lets it fly high. It's intercepted, picked off by Quan Morton. Morton with some blocks, inside the 20. Morton, pick six.
Josh Allen was unreal for the Bills, and a big shout out to Mark Andrews for dropping the Ravens' playoff dreams twice. Don't forget about the Andrew in Life football pool. My picks are locked up, and I'm feeling good about my bracket this year.
Feeling good? That's pretty bold, considering you had Jared Goff and the Lions all the way in the Super Bowl, Gray.
The annual McPherson tournament is coming up, and I'm not sure if I'm more excited for the actual game or the annual prospects game.
Absolutely. I heard Captain Aiden Johnson has been getting dialed in for that prospect game.
Finally, a big shout out to the U18 AAA team for their victory at the Elite Prospect Showcase. What a way to cap off the weekend.
They sure are setting a standard of what it means to be elite. Keep an eye out on what the U18 team has coming up in their schedule.
That's a wrap for today's Sports Desk.
Thanks for tuning in. And remember, whether you're on the court, on the ice, or just watching from your couch, stay in the game.
See you next time.
Finally, the Lunar New Year is coming up on Wednesday. As we embark upon the Year of the Snake, I visited with the leaders of the East Asian, Chinese, and Korean affinity groups to hear their thoughts.
Lunar New Year 2025. This year, the celebrations kick off on Wednesday, January 29th, marking the start of the Year of the Snake, symbolizing wisdom, grace, and transformation. I spoke to 3 leaders of Asian affinity groups who celebrate Lunar New Year here at St. Andrews College and asked them about their traditions, hopes, and how they're celebrating this upcoming Lunar New Year. Okay, I'm here with
Hugh Ping, co-head of the Chinese Cultural Society.
Harrison, I'm one of the heads for East Asian Heritage Society.
Stephen Yoon, the head of the Korean Cultural Society.
What are you excited about for this year's Lunar New Year?
I definitely look forward to spending a lot of time with family, especially like the family I don't see a lot, eating a lot of good food, and getting a lot of red pockets.
I would say majorly it's the food that comes with Lunar New Year's. People celebrate big, that may be in China, Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, etc. It's just all these collections of food really makes my day. I'm a big food enjoyer.
So what is significant about this year's Lunar New Year?
So Lunar New Year overall is very significant as we honor our ancestors as well as seek to find good luck and fortune, especially within the Year of the Snake, finding great wisdom and unity as well.
Any planned events or activities that the SSC community should look forward to associated with Lunar New Year?
Yes, so every year at SAC we host this lion dance, which this year is going to be happening on February the 3rd.
And lastly, are there any opportunities for students outside of the affinity group to experience and learn about Lunar New Year?
I'd say start off with the basic stuff. Try the food, explore the arts. When you start to really step into these fresh cultural boundaries, you may be able to find something new to it, a new spice or flavor that you may like, literally and figuratively. And I would say there's a lot of cultural fairs in downtown Toronto, I believe, or there's even small parties that they open, and maybe you could join in, and it's a great opportunity to get to know new people, but also the new culture.
Any final message you want to say to the SAC community?
Yes. So the East Asian Heritage Society is going to be running a fried rice event. We'll be making fried rice and tasting it. And also the week after that, we'll have a Lunar New Year hot pot at Xiangzi Hot Pot in Markham. And if you want to join, make sure to message either me or Joe.
新年快乐.
다들 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Happy Lunar New Year.
For SAC Today, I'm Gray Berman.
And I'm Brandon Yee. Thanks for watching.
All right, and we are back here for the second period of an entertaining game between Victory Honda and your St. Andrews College Saints. It is 2-1 here for Victory Honda, with goals from Carver and Green for the Honda and a goal from Captain Aiden Lane for the Saints. Here we go. What are you expecting, Norm, from this second period?
Well, I'm hoping the Saints come out as they finished that first period, as they were absolutely flying there. Now, Victory Honda were really the recipients of opportunities. I wouldn't even say those were blue chip scoring opportunities, but they were scoring opportunities. They cashed in on them. So I think if you're a Victory Honda fan, you're looking for more of the same. If you're a St. Andrews fan, you're looking for them to start the way they finished that first period.
Yeah, and that was Coach Manning's message in the locker room. He said, play like we did those last 6-7 minutes of the period, and we should be okay throughout this one. Now here's Aiden Lane with it on the right hash. Saucer pass through the middle to Deck. Deck's going to send cross ice to Dervin. That one's going to be poked away. Finds its way to Lane. Toe drag right in front. Backhand off of McLuth's blocker. Right in front. Still the Saints. Deck shot on net. Puck bouncing around. Aiden Lane's going to dish it to his D-man, Austin Gao. This pass is going to be intercepted by the Victory Honda captain, Scorzo. And Honda's going to dump this. Bates is going to be back to retrieve it. Connor Dervin, number 17, has it. He's going to send it cross ice just off the tape of Sinclair. Sinclair beats his man on the backboards. This one's going to be chipped up and into the Saints bench.
So just a little bit more again about the format. I mentioned there's 2 divisions, 4 teams in each. They play a round robin in each. In the Hamilton division, there's St. Andrews College, the Long Island Gulls, a team from Jericho, New York, Culver Academy that we're very familiar with from Indiana, and this Victory Honda team from Michigan. In the Mahar, we have the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League U18 All-Stars, the Brunswick School, which is from Greenwich, Connecticut, the Bishop Kearney School from Rochester, New York, who the Saints beat last year in the finals of this McPherson tournament, and the Northwood School from Lake Placid, New York.
Yeah, and there's plenty of teams in this tournament that the Saints are awfully familiar with. Victory Honda, they've already had a series with this year. Culver, they've already played 5 games against them. Bishop Kearney, they've played against twice, and they have 2 more later in the year. And Northwood, they have played many times. Now puck is chipped out of the Honda zone. Gao's back to retrieve this in a foot race. Austin Gao chips it to his D partner, Connor Dervin. Nice breakout pass to Jake DeCapo. Cross ice, finds Sinclair, tape to tape. Sinclair is going to spin back and dump it in. Karskadin loses his stick, and now D-man for Victory Honda will retrieve this. Connor Dervin's going to dump it in. Saints are going to have to clear. Puck caught on the boards. Connor Dervin at his own blue line finds Jake DeCapo on the left side. Jake DeCapo centering pass just out of reach for Sinclair. That one's chipped off, and out of Honda's zone. Mateo Bates is going to signal for icing, and he's going to get it.
So I mentioned this is the 41st McPherson Hockey Tournament. Saints actually have won this tournament 11 times, including last year, as I said, against Bishop Kearney School, who's on the other side, in the other division, rather, in this tournament. The Saints have been very successful, but boy, the competition is always very keen.
Seb DeLeche is going to poke that one. Puck bouncing around at center ice. Aiden Lane has it. Skating through the center. By his lonesome through two Victory Honda defenders. Quick curl. He's going to center it in front. Out of reach for any sack players. Now Victory Honda has some momentum moving up ice. Chips it past Carver of Victory Honda. Nice pass up there to DeLeche to Deck. Deck tried the backhand for Turner, just out of reach. Now Green for Honda will have it. Zimbalati gets it taken away by Michael Deck. Michael Deck tries to find Dervin, but number 16, Green for Honda, will have it. Backhands it over. Victory Honda pass through the middle. Zimbalati moving. Now Carver on the left side. Centering pass. Backhand. That one's going to be smothered up by Mateo Bates.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome all our viewers, of course, all the Saints, family, friends watching both from Ontario and all over Canada, as well as any of the Michigan fans that are tuning in as well. And as we always mention, if you come to the game, come up and see us in our booth. We're right above center ice. We'd love to meet you, say hello, and if you have a shout out for us, we'd love to do that too.
Now Morgan and Haylock to face it off here. Morgan wins it to Finn Kearns. Finn Kearns moving swiftly up ice with Morgan and Bolche. Finn Kearns on the right side, quick snapshot save by McLeod.
I'd also like to mention to check out our website, sac.on.ca. There is a section there on this McPherson tournament in real time. You can see the scores of the games, the standings, and of course the schedule as well. Everything is there on sac.on.ca.
Luca Diplacito, nice toe drag. Passes it just out of reach of Kearns. Now Patella dumps it in. Mateo Bates backhands it. That's right to Victory Honda. Great block there by Bryson Morgan to get down and intercept that pass. Now Kearns behind the boards in a battle with number 23, Harrison Kozabowski. Comes out with it. Victory Honda. Great offensive possession here. Bryson Morgan's going to chip it. Saved by Sebert. Victory Honda with some momentum now. Bryson Morgan will stop that and send it out ice. That's going to be knocked down by Patella of Victory Honda.
Good job by Patella because the Saint forward was right with him stride for stride. If he had mishandled that, it would have been a good chance for the Saints.
That shot's way wide, long in pursuit of Patella. Nice hit there along the backboards. Now the assistant captain for Honda will chip this one out, but it's going to be intercepted by Bordeaux. Poked away by Siebert. Siebert shot, pad, saved by Bates. Cover's going to scoop this one up, and here come the Saints. Cover, Prudhomme, and Bordeaux. Pass intercepted, chipped away. Now Parrish. Austin Gauss sends it over to Prudhomme. Prudhomme through the middle. Now it's going to be off the right boards, and it's going to be saved by McLeod, and they're going to call icing here.
Yeah, that was close whether that was going to be on the net or not, and I suppose it crossed the red line first, so icing is going to be the call. Again, as I mentioned, close to a full house here. We will definitely exceed that at tonight's game. And again, if you are planning on coming to tonight's game, please come early. There is a lot of parking, but if you've been here before, there's only one road in, one road out on this campus. And if you're cutting it close to game time, you'll probably miss the start of the game.
Nice pass through the middle for Cooper Bordeaux. Toe drag there. Victory Honda player down. Now Ross with it, moving swiftly. Nice stick handling. Now Jackson Culver picks it up for the Saints and moving through the center. Prudhomme calling for it. It's going to be off a skate and into the Honda zone. On the boards, Victory Honda with the puck just behind Rossi. And that one's going to be smothered by Bates. Parrish was trying to intercept that one and try to get a shot on net, but Connor Durbin pushed him away.
Well, that was just one of those in-between plays, wasn't it? You could tell the goaltender was hesitant. Do I come out and play this one? The defender wasn't sure, is the goaltender going to come out? And that almost ended up in a good scoring opportunity, but as you mentioned, good play by the defender to tie his man up, and the goaltender could settle that down.
Now Kerskaden and Arnold to face it off here in the Saints' end with 11:37 to go here in the second period. Luke Sinclair got big checked there. That one's going to be off the backboards. Now Kerskaden. Alex Kerskaden circling back, and he's going to try to get it to Turner, and he will. Turner's pass intercepted at their own blue line. Good check there by Luke Sinclair, playing physical. Kerskaden's going to come in and help. Now nifty move there by number 3, Napriv. Victory Honda, and they're going to call an offside here.
Yeah, so as we approach the midway point here in the second period, Victory Honda still up 2-1. And Parker, a little bit of a surprise. Again, Saints are just so known for their fast jump at the beginning of the game, and for them to play catch-up this far into the game is not usual.
Yeah, the Saints usually come out quick, like we mentioned earlier, and I feel like they knew that this tournament was going to be a challenging one, and they're prepared to come back and fight for this game. It's going to be another icing for Victory Honda.
Well, as you can imagine, this is such a huge undertaking, run a tournament like this, where you've got teams coming from, all over North America. Beyond that, there's dinners, there's meetings, there's speeches, there's all the gala that's going to happen on tonight's game as well. So there are countless teachers, administrators, volunteers, parents that are involved in the undertaking of this tournament. We'd just like to give a big thank you to anyone involved in the running of the 41st McPherson tournament.
Seb Deleche is going to poke this one away from Patella. And that's going to be an offside there. Seems like Deck was offside on the right wing.
Yeah. Nice to see so many staff out here. A lot of conversations in between the first and second period here, and teams so well supported by both the staff and students.
Morgan and Scorza to face it off here at the left dot of the Honda zone. Finn Kearns has it at his own blue line, gets it to Bolche. Bolche rings it to Long. Long off Morgan's skate. Going to stay onside. He's going to dump it. Bolche in pursuit. Now Kozasowski rings it around the boards for Scorzo. Scorzo dropped it to Sebent. Scorzo. Intercepted pass by Morgan. Saints look to push now. Morgan is going to dump it just left of the goal. Bolche goes for the centering pass. No one there. Jacob Bolche has it. That one's going to be swung to Morgan. Morgan off a stick. Bolche, Morgan, miscommunication. Now a stick broken there, and it's Bolche's. Now Patella tries to ring it over. Luca Deposito has this one. Luca Deposito tries to get to Bordeaux on the right wing. Puck bouncing up in the air. Bordeaux, nice burst of speed.
It's got a hand pass there. And, I was just thinking, we haven't had a penalty this game.
Yeah, not yet.
And that could be a big, big deciding point if we end up with one of those.
Yeah.
Don't have one here. That was a hand pass. So the face-out's going to come outside. But unusual to be this far into a game and not have a penalty at all.
Yeah, and at this arena, so far this season, we've seen a few where there's been way too many. So.
Well, I'm just looking at my score sheet here, and other than those 3 goals in the first period, got absolutely nothing on the sheet here this period at all.
Now here is Solstra. Bates is going to poke this one away. Prudhomme has it. Saints have numbers 3-on-2. Here is Prudhomme's going to stop at the red line, looking for a pass. Finds Connor Durbin. Shot blocked right in front. Good opportunity there for the Saints. Cover regains possession for the Saints, and Connor Dervin will have it at the top blue line.
Yeah, that was Zoma Bilalati that blocked that shot. Big block for Victory Honda.
Jackson Cover, nice stick handling there to keep it in the Saints zone, going through a few Victory Honda defenders. Backhand pass through the middle, right in front. Bordeaux shot. Nice save there by McLeod. Prudhomme, nifty move. He's going to get a stick lifted. Good strength there. Connor Dervin shot, tipped, blocked. Connor Dervin's going to dump this one. Zimbalati now. Jake DiCapo is going to have it on the right boards. Surveying his options and finds Cover. Cover to his backhand. He's going to go behind the net.
Oh,
penalty here. Bordeaux shot. Nice save there by McLeod, but there's going to be a penalty.
Well, I guess if you talk about it, it will come. And we talked about it, and we have a penalty. This one's going to go against Victory Honda. And we'll get the culprit for you in a moment. I believe it's going to be number 90.
Yeah, Zimbalati.
No, I'm wrong.
Number 18, Henrik Parrish.
Henrik Parrish, yep. So Henrik Parrish in the box. We'll see what the Saints can do with this. So Parrish takes that penalty at 11:48 here of the second period. Saints bringing out that first line. We got Michael Deck on defense as well, along with Deleche, the only true defenseman out there.
No.
So a lot of goal power out there.
Oh, it seems the door is stuck.
Oh, the penalty box door.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And it is Zimbalati going to the...
Okay.
Now there's some confusion with the scoreboard here. There we go. Dervin wins it to Deck. Deck to Deleche. Michael Deck now moving in. He's going to try to drop it, and he's going to fan on it, and good start for this Victory Honda team on the penalty kill. Mateo Bates is going to leave it for Sebastian Deleche. Sebastian Deleche moving quickly. He's going to drop it back for Kieran Dervin. Kieran Dervin, number 9 from Ottawa, Ontario, moving swiftly through the ice. Finds Aiden Lane. Aiden Lane's going to ring it to the blue line for Deck. Deck finds Lane. Michael Deck to Deleche. Deleche right in front to Lane. Lane's going to ring it around the boards. Michael Deck and Lane play catch. Deck one-timer. Deleche shot. Saved by McLeod.
Yeah, good pass, good shot. No traffic, though, in front, and the goaltender saw that one all the way. Made the save, and maybe more importantly, hung on to the rebound. So still 1:13 left in this penalty. Boy, Saints would dearly like to take advantage of this, is that it's been the kind of game that if you don't have a lot of power plays, it's just that much easier to score than 5-on-5.
Kieran Dervin, nice saucer pass to Deleche. Now Michael Deck. Michael Deck, toe drag to upstairs! Michael Deck. Wow, what a goal.
Well, that's one for the highlight reel for sure. Michael Deck, as you said, Parker, pulled it in. Little toe drag and then a laser up in the top corner on the far side. So Michael Deck gets, if you're a Saints fan, at 12:46.
Michael Deck buries his 33rd goal of the year for his 75th point. And that was huge for the Saints to tie this up with 7:14 left here in the second. Now Poe is going to pass it to his D partner, and Sebert's going to have it on the left wing. A little pep in the step for the Saints. Here comes DiCapo. DiCapo, nifty move, poked away by the Victory Honda defenseman. Kerskadden is going to grab this one and send it back in. Nice hit by Jake DiCapo along the left board. Sends it in for goal! Luke Sinclair! What a pass by Jake DiCapo, and Luke Sinclair buries it to give the Saints the lead within 30 seconds.
Wow, when it rains, it pours, and just the kind of response that Coach Manning would have been looking for going into that first intermission. Saints were down 2. They score 3 unanswered goals, starting with 1 inside the last minute of the first period, now 2 here in the second, and the Saints are up 3-2.
That was Luke Sinclair's 12th goal of the year. Gives the Saints the lead at McPherson. Oh, and that one's going to be way out of play.
Well, this, again, if you're a Saints fan, this is what you were hoping for, just an offensive explosion as they're known for. And again, Saints first line, big production, getting the first 2 goals, and then Luke Sinclair chipping in with that second line, and the Saints go up 1. You know, sometimes I think, Parker, the kind of start that they had, you know, assuming or hoping if you're a Saints fan,
Jake DiCapo scores! Jake DiCapo, number 10, buries it. Wow.
Well, I guess I've got to pick my spots when I start talking because I'm mid-sentence and the Saints seem to score whenever I do that. But boy, DiCapo just keeps the fire coming for the Saints.
4-2 for the Saints, wow. What a turnaround. And Victory Honda is going to call a timeout.
What an offensive explosion for the Saints. And boy, you could kind of see it building, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Right from, it, well, as you said, Coach Manning said, last 6 minutes of the first period. And this is just what they were hoping, take the top off the game here. And very good timeout here for Victory Honda for sure. Settle this thing down. And boy, that's got the crowd into it. I mean, the crowd was pretty quiet here for the first period. To be honest, I think they were a little shocked with the way the game started. You know, usually the adrenaline's flowing going into this tournament. You know, you wouldn't expect to be down 2 like that, but boy, the crowd's into the game now. So we've got 2 goals for the first line, 2 goals for the second line. Almost what you'd kind of hope for.
McLeod out to play this one. Zimbalati sends it through the middle. Now here's Victory Honda. Zakorza is going to dump this one. Oliver Turner back for it. Oliver Turner off the boards, and that one's going to be cleared off of Victory Honda's stick. Now Patella. Good hit there by Bolche. Patella still has possession. Nice hit there by Turner. DeLeche is going to poke this one. Centering pass, no one there for Honda. And now Kazombowski has it at the blue line. Kazombowski over the center, fans on it. Now here's Bolche. Bolche chips it to Long. Nolan Long on his backhand through center to Bolche, just wide. Puck battling around. Rare wraparound for Long. Morgan, oh, just wide. Great chance. Oh, and that's good. Whoa, whoa!
Boy, the puck was cleared over the glass, and it probably hit about 4 spectators before it settled down directly below us. So good hands by the fan right there, but what a shift for the Saints again. I mean, Bolche was the one that really kick-started that with his hustle, and then it was shot, rebound, shot, rebound, shot, rebound for the Saints. So no let-up so far for the Saints since that 4th goal.
Now Jackson Cover. Now Cooper Bordeaux in pursuit. Along the right board, saucer pass through the middle, poked away. Connor Dervin, number 17, with it at the red line. He's going to dump this one for the Saints. Number 33, Poe for Victory Honda has it and swings it to Capella. Jackson Cover sends it in front off a skate. Jackson Cover, nifty move there along the boards. Cooper Bordeaux through the middle, off a pad. Lucas Prudhomme, shot goal! Whoa! Lucas Prudhomme! And like you said, when it rains, it pours.
Wow.
Wow.
Boy, the Saints have just built on the momentum from these goals. They are relentless right now in the offensive zone, and we've seen that. They are first on the puck. They're heavy on the puck, and they're taking advantage of their scoring opportunities, as Lucas Prudhomme did right there. I would say in the last 5 minutes, I don't know how often the puck has been over the Saints' blue line.
Yeah, they've had a really offensive force. Lucas Prudhomme buries his 19th of the year. Cooper Bordeaux shot off a blocker.
Wow.
Almost another one there.
Finn Kearns.
Jackson Culver at the blue line. Him and Prudhomme going to switch places. Jackson Culver went through most of the Victory Honda team. Finds Kearns. Kearns off the backboards. Bordeaux right in front. Luca Deposito now on the right hash. Sends it through the middle. Here is Arnold for Victory Honda. Number 86, Arnold drops it for Parrish. Parrish fans on it. Dervin chips it to Deck. Here is Deck. Dervin coming in pursuit. Deck. Shot blocked. Deck blue line to Lane. Lane shot right in front off a skate and deflected to the right side. Chip through the middle. Deck intercepts this one. Deck, puts it through his legs. Poked away. Gets it to Turner, and that one's going to be out, and the Saints are going to have to clear. DeLeche gets it to Dervin at center ice. Kieran Dervin, number 9. Sends it, number 7. And it's going to be cleared, and Turner's going to be back for this one. Oliver Turner gets it to DeLeche. DeLeche at the red line. Sebastian DeLeche shoots it up to Michael Deck. Number 16, Michael Deck. Leaves it for Dervin. Sebastian DeLeche just wide. Oliver Turner's going to pinch here and send it in. Michael Deck. Surveying. At the top, nice saucer pass to DeLeche coming in. DeLeche wraparound right in front. And Zolstra is going to pick this one up. Nifty move to get by. Oliver Turner's there as the safety. Is going to shoot it off the boards. Jake DeCapo chip it in to the Victory Honda zone.
Well, the Saints are just not letting Victory Honda breathe in their own end. I mean, the Saints are just, here's another example here, just jumping first on the puck and creating offensive chances.
Now McLeod. Kieran Dervin now blue line shot deflected wide. Siebert on the left hash. Going around his own net. Looking for a pass, and just going to drop it. Now here's Victory Honda looking to break out. Constant pressure here by the Saints. Connor Dervin gets it to Jake DeCapo. Here is Jake DeCapo, 3-on-2. Karskatin shot, blocker save, and that one's going to be into the netting upstairs.
Well, you know, whatever's left of this season, if the Saints go down a goal, this is the period you want to refer back to in terms of a response, because that has been it. It is just purely a great response by the Saints. They haven't let up one bit. Shift after shift, it doesn't matter if it's the first or the fourth line, have been so quick to the puck. They are just creating an enormous amount of offensive chances.
Victory Honda breaking out, and that's going to be into the Saints bench.
Again, Saints will play again tonight here at 7 o'clock against Culver, Indiana, who we know very well. They come here every year for a weekend, and Saints go there as well. I'm trying to remember, did you go, Parker, to
Indiana?
the Culver games?
No, but the PHC playoffs this year is in Indiana.
Okay.
So that will be at the Culver Barn.
And will you be going to
Yes.
that? Great.
Jacob Bolche sends it through the middle. Deposito leaves it for long. And now Scorzo spins back and finds Zimbalati. Zimbalati poked away. He regains possession somehow in the Saints' end. He's going to send it through the middle. No one there. Morgan's going to retrieve it for the Saints. Minute 50 to go here. Bryson Morgan shoots this one up. Now here's McLeod. Zimbalati shoots it down. It's going to be an icing.
So for our second intermission, hopefully you enjoyed the SAC today during the first intermission. Second intermission, there will be hockey profiles provided again from Mr. Wyatt's broadcast journalism class. So we look forward to that in the second intermission.
Culver Prudhomme shot. That one's going to be up high.
I don't know why that one was blown down.
Yeah.
The puck went way high, up right above the blue ice in the crease. I guess the official, face-off is still deep. So the official, I think, just lost track of the puck was there, where the puck was. So another offensive chance here. Jackson Culver taking the draw.
Cooper Bordeaux has it. He's going to ring it to Prudhomme behind the net. Already has one tonight. Lucas Prudhomme putting the body on the line here along the left glass. Stick handling through many Victory Honda defenders. Deleche is going to shoot it off the boards. It's going to bounce around to the Honda defender. Saucer pass through the middle. Breakaway here for Carver. Already got one. He's going to go upstairs. No. Oh, puck still in front. Great effort by Turner to get back. Wow. That was a chance for Victory Honda to get something going.
Well, the first chance in a long time. And did that puck hit the crossbar?
I think it just went up, yeah.
Yeah, it may have. But, boy, the rebound was right there. And fortunately for the Saints, that puck was bouncing. And no one on Honda seemed to be able to settle that down.
Puck now in Victory Honda's possession. They're going to shoot it off the glass. Now Oliver Turner spinning. He's going to shoot it off for Michael Deck. Now Poe of Victory Honda has it. Victory Honda chips it into the Saints end. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Carver.
Yeah, that is one. There's good penalties and not so good penalties, and that one would be in the second category for sure. Carver going in the box. So both penalties this game going against Victory Honda, and that one was at 19:52. So only 8 seconds left. It was right in front of the Victory Honda bench. Really no reason for it. And Saints are going to be the beneficiary of that. Unless they score here in this 8 seconds, there's a very good chance the Saints are going to start up a man going into the third period.
Kieran Dervin to face it off here for the last shift. About 5 seconds remain here. Michael Deck at center ice, and he's going to let this one wind out. What a period. We had a goal from Deck, Sinclair, DeCapo, and Prudhomme on the Saints side. And now it is a huge swing of momentum for a 5-2 lead here for the Saints. And we'll be seeing some first hockey profiles in the intermission. Hope you enjoy and see you soon.
Pass Prudhomme right there.
Left. I'm Lucas Prudhomme.
Over to Sinclair. Sinclair saucer pass Prudhomme right there.
Left winger for St. Andrews College.
Now here's Prudhomme 2-on-1. Prudhomme shot goal.
And I'm from Ottawa, Ontario.
Lucas Prudhomme is second of the night.
How has your journey been leading up to playing for St. Andrews College?
The journey was pretty well. I mean, 2 years ago, I played in Ottawa back home for my local U18 AAA team. It was then when I heard about St. Andrews College, and it got to a point where I toured the place and I fell in love with it. I mean, what's there not to like about this place? And then it eventually got to a point where things got a little more serious and I eventually signed. Ever since then, it's just been amazing. I'd say the biggest challenge was probably COVID. I mean, back home, COVID shut down everything. You weren't able to leave your house, weren't able to go to school, and hockey was shut down. Overcame this, luckily, by going to Boston. COVID rules were way less strict there, so I was able to attend school while also playing hockey as I regularly would, I mean, with it being unaffected.
For students at St. Andrews College who look up to you, what's a few words of encouragement that you would have for them?
I'd probably say just stick with it. Even when it seems like the odds are against you, you gotta stick with it and eventually you'll persevere and get to where you want to. Overcoming those initial barriers, I would say, is definitely the hardest. In the end, you gotta persevere to get where you want to be eventually.
Yoon down the left side.
Oh, nice
big
body
hit
check
by
there.
Turner.
Hi, I'm Oliver Turner. I play defense, number 18 for your St. Andrews College First Hockey Saints. So I started off playing in Mississauga my minor midget year. I was actually playing with my teammate here, Michael Deck. And I think we were both looking for a spot where we could develop as a player and a spot where that's going to give us a good education and ultimately a college commitment. I think we're lucky to have our coaching staff here, Mr. Kevin Gate, David Manning, and Mr. Brenna. I think they run a pretty tight ship, pretty professional program. And yeah, I'm lucky to come to the rink every day with, got a great group of guys here. We push each other every day and yeah, we're all pushing each other, getting better.
So you're a graduating student here at St. Andrews, so can you tell me a little bit about your future?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to me that I'm in my last year of high school. I think it's flown by. Last year flew by, and the fact that I'm almost done this year is pretty crazy. But yeah, I think my plan next year, I'm gonna play for the Erie Otters in the OHL, and I'm committed to Colgate University.
Your McPherson tournament's coming up. Can you tell me your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think everyone's very excited. I think it's the highlight of our season last year. It was once in a lifetime opportunity, first time I played in front of any sort of crowd like that. And yeah, I think all the guys are pretty fired up. And yeah, I think all the boys that are going to be coming out that Friday night, I think just bring the energy, bring the spirit, and we'll give you a show.
And we are back here for the third period of hockey. And 5-2 lead for the Saints. It has been an exciting one. It was 2-1 at the end of the first, and now 5-2 for the Saints. Huge momentum shift. And what do you have to make of it so far, Mr. Fleming?
Well, the Saints are now on the power play on top of that. So, boy, everything falling the Saints' way right now. I think if you're a Honda Victory fan, obviously your first priority here is killing this penalty off. And, boy, you would think if the Saints put one in here, 6-2, you know, with a 17-minute game, that'd be pretty tough to overcome.
And Aiden Lane and Long collide there at the blue line. Now Dervin putting the moves on Haylock. Now Kieran Dervin moving through the... Oh! That's going to be...
Yeah, that was a nasty penalty as well. And boy, if things weren't tough enough for Victory Honda, they got a lot tougher as Landon Poe almost horse-collared Kieran Dervin there. That would have been a penalty in the NFL as well. So Landon Poe in the box.
That was not what I think Victory Honda was looking for to start out this kill. Now it's 5-3. Saints got all the momentum. Let's see if they can put one in the back of the net here. Dervin wins the draw to Deleche. Lane now with it. Deleche gets it to Deck. Now Aiden Lane at the top, finds Dervin down low. Dervin through the middle to Deleche, shot upstairs just wide. This one's gonna stay into Lane. Now Dervin shot on net, and that's gonna be a goal. No.
Calling it off. I don't know if he felt that, I guess he felt the goaltender had already covered that with control because the official waved that off immediately, and to his credit, the official was right there behind the net. So he got a clear view of it. It does allow Victory Honda to make a change here. Saints will stay the way they are.
Dervin wins this one back to Deleche once again. Deleche finds Lane at the top. They're going to play some catch and swap places. Deleche one-timer to Lane. Blocker saved by McLeod. Lane gets it to Deck. Deck at the red line. Finds Lane up top. Lane looking, Dervin down low. Lane shot, that one's going to be blocked, and they're going to clear this one, is Honda.
Yeah, Saints really looking for that cross-ice pass, weren't they, for the one-timer, and Victory Honda just packing in that triangle there. Good sticks, wouldn't let that pass through.
Now Seb Deleche breaks out on his own. Going to go end-to-end here, wait for his teammates. Shot, Bolche. Deleche one-timer to Kearns. That one's going to be off a skate. Now Jackson Culver finds Sinclair.
Yeah, and I think there might be a Saint penalty there for knocking the stick out of Victory Honda's hands. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure what that call is. Did you catch that, Parker?
I didn't see. I saw a stick flying and the hand go up, but
I don't know why the face-off is coming all the way back down. Oh, there is a penalty. Yeah. So that's going against Luke Sinclair. It's the first penalty for the Saints.
Bolche pokes this one away. No, Luca Deposito backhands it over to Cover. Jackson Cover moving through now. 4-on-3 hockey here. Don't see this too often. Finn Kearns backhands it to Cover. Cover drops it right in front. Shot off McLeod's pad. Great opportunity there for the Saints. Shot through the middle. Siebert. Siebert now leaves it for Zimbalati. Zimbalati finds Wowski. That one's going to be Shaw just wide. They're going to have to clear. And it's going to be 5-on-4 here. Now the Saints will be killing a penalty for 1:15. Now Green poked away by DeCapo. Karskadin to his backhand. Karskadin quick turnaround shot. Blocked. Minute left here in the power play for Victory Honda. Green moving up the left boards, chased by Karskadin. Good poke away. Karskadin with Ross, Green, and Turner. Scorzo, the captain, gets it over to the right wing, trying to find space. They're just going to dump it. Turner will retrieve behind the net. Puck's bouncing around. Jake DeCapo will have it. Attempt to clear, kept in by Honda. Patella with it at the top. Patella finds Zimbalati. Zimbalati back with it. Right corner of the blue line. Sends it in front. Ross. Now Ross with it in the back. Not a lot of shot attempts. That one's going to be deflected and smothered by Bates.
Just 10 seconds left in the penalty, and as we mentioned, that was the first time the Saints have been down a man in this game, and you almost get the impression if they win this face-off, that would just about do it, but 10 seconds, certainly enough time for Victory Honda, should they win the draw, to do something with that.
10 seconds left here. Dervin wins it to his brother. Connor Dervin knocks it away. Now Patella at the top, and Sinclair is coming out of the box. Now Dervin, here they have some momentum. 3-on-1 here, Dervin, Deck, and Lane. Dervin sends a centering pass to Lane. Great save by McLeod.
Yeah, he was coming out of the box. That's what created the 3-on-1. The pass came across to Lane. Lane got some good stick on it, but Andrew McLeod right there. Big save for Victory Honda.
Now Saints with an offensive face-off. Kieran Dervin tied up. Deck right in front, knocked down. Great opportunity there. Kazobowski sends it across. That one's going to be poked in. Now here is Victory Honda. Seems it fell down, no call there.
Yeah, that was close. It could have gone against St. Andrews.
Now through the middle, Lane was looking for Deck. It's going to be backhanded. Austin Gow's going to knock it down. Austin Gow's going to settle it down and find Connor Dervin. Connor Dervin to his brother Kieran. Aiden Lane looking for a shot, wasn't there. Spins around and finds Deck. Deck through the middle. Connor Dervin just up.
Great pass by Deck. Good vision.
Austin Gow to Connor. Connor Dervin leaves it for Austin Gow. In the lane, drops it to Patella. Now Ross. Ross leaves it for Lane. Here comes Aiden Lane. Morgan joins the rush with him. Lane through the legs. Great defensive play there by Poe. Victory Honda shoots it off the glass. Now Prudhomme intercepting that one with a big physical presence. Now Morgan. Morgan's going to chip it. Kearns will be there at the blue line. Shot just wide. Morgan attempts to keep it in, but Bordeaux will, and now Honda's breaking out. Here's Terpstra. Terpstra poked away by Kearns. Kearns leaves it for Lucas Prudhomme. Lucas Prudhomme going to go through the middle here by himself on the breakout. Nice toe drag Shot. Save. That would have been a highlight reel.
Yeah, very pretty.
Whoa. 11:33 here left to go in the third.
Yeah, pretty play there. Good shot on net. They're getting the offensive face-off because of it, so maybe the Saints can do something with that. 11:33 left to go here. Saints up 3. All things looking good if you're a St. Andrews fan, and we'd like to say hi to all the alum, all the old boys that are watching this game from all over the world. I know a lot of you tune in for the tournament, for tonight's game in particular. And I'm sure you're very proud of the boys in white and red right now.
Nolan Long sends it off the boards. Here's Bolche. Bolche right in front, wraparound off the pad. Now here's Long. Nolan Long backhands it through the middle. There was a big hit there. People sliding around. Nice hit there by Turner on Arnold. Nolan Long, nice drag, way to avoid the hit there. Now Deleche gets it to Cover, breaking out. Here is Cover. Cover, Turner, and Bolche moving on the 3-on-2 just ahead of Bolche. He's gonna try to get it to Long just behind him. Deleche now. Nice saucer pass to Cover. Cover's gonna settle it down, reassess the options, and finds Bolche. Victory Honda sends this one off the glass and out.
Well, some good production today for the Saints. They've got 3 goals from the first line, 2 goals from the second, and 1 from the fourth. You like to see that, nice equal scoring. We know if Coach Manning will keep the lines the same for tonight's game or not, we'll have to see. Almost certain that Paulo Frasca will get the call for tonight's game in net for the Saints.
Now Austin Gal back for this one. Carver in pursuit. Nice hit by Karskadin on the boards to break it up. Connor Durbin back for this one. Karskadin, big hit there. Oh, that is not...
Yeah, no penalty called there. Thankfully, it looks like Karskadin is getting up. Trainer is out there for the Saints. And Coach Manning's having a word with the official there, but as I mentioned, no penalty is called. The better news is the player looks like he's uninjured, or at least well enough to get to the bench, so that's good news. It's actually been the furthest thing from a physical game, really. Had a few body checks, few penalties, but overall very clean, fast-paced game.
Dervin wins it to Dervin. Connor sends it through the middle, off a few sticks, bouncing around. That one's going to be off the boards. Michael Deck now finds Dervin right in. Oh, boy. Wow, that was, wow. Nice goal there. This first line, so much chemistry. Kieran Dervin gets his 25th goal of the year.
Well, Kieran Dervin took a wonderful pass, and boy, he was as cool as the other side of the pillow when he brought that over to the other side. Just tucked that in. Beautiful move by him. So all 3 members of the first line now have scored a goal for the Saints, with that 6th goal going to Kieran Dervin. Michael Deck with the 3rd goal, Aiden Lane with the 1st. So, as you might expect, that first line for the Saints, heavy on the scoreboard.
Nice hit by Kearns there. Now Dervin moving up ice, looking for a second. Now that one's going to be poked away. 9:38 left to go here in the 3rd period. Terpstra has some space to work. Terpstra shot, pad save, puck bouncing around. Here is Kieran Dervin. Nice backhand there. Now, good pickup by Deck. Deck and Lane, 2-on-1. Great pass to Lane. Oh! Net is off. Great opportunity there for the first line to get their 4th goal of the morning.
Oh, yeah. Lane took it on the right side, dragged it to the left, tried to bring it back to the right. I think he just ran out of ice there, ran out of room, but You could see what he was thinking, and from our perspective, looked like he might have put that in there, but better news for Saints fans is the scoring opportunities just keep coming. Certainly getting the fans into the game here, as there has been numerous scoring opportunities.
Oliver Turner sends this one in. Good hit by Haylock. Prudhomme shot deflected. This one's going to be bounced out. Culver's going to pick it up. Nice move there, Prudhomme. Now has it his own blue line, drops it to Oliver Turner, number 18. He's looking for his D partner, Deleche, wasn't there. Puck bouncing around in the Saints zone. Victory Honda is going to regain possession. Poked away, here's Culver. To Turner joining the rush. Tries to find Turner, great tip there on the rush.
Yeah,
wow.
Turner created a great score, or got a great scoring opportunity that it didn't really look like one might have been there. Beautiful day on the campus here of St. Andrews College. Of course, we're in Aurora, Ontario. It's a bright, sunny day here. We've got snow on the ground, so that along with the sunny skies is just a beautiful day here on campus. Of course, the Beer Family Arena is right on the campus of St. Andrews College, and it is a fabulous facility. If you ever get the opportunity, come here for sure and watch the game, or watch a game, and take in all the historic artwork, old and new artwork that adorns the arena here.
Victory Honda moving through the center. It is assistant captain, number 4. Puck centered around Austin Gow, great disruption there. Now Nolan Long chips it through the middle. Here's Bolche, Long and Morgan. Here's Long. Nolan Long, snapshot just up. Jacob Bolche. And Connor Dervin. Good stick work by Connor Dervin there. Morgan went for the backhand, poked away. Quick turnaround by Carver to settle things down for Honda in the offensive zone. Connor Dervin backhands it through the center. Long's in pursuit. Long versus Patella. Good battle along the boards here. Nolan Long sends it through the middle. Shot, Bolche, backhand. Nice hit by Karskadin along the boards now. Luca Diplacito puts it through the middle. Long's there. Snapshot once again, just wide. Few good chances for Long this shift. Kearns off the boards. Intended for Alex Karskadin. Good, he's back out. Karskadin to Kearns. Fans on that pass. Nice pass in, intercepted. Good hit there by Karskadin.
Yeah, intensity's ratcheting up here as with less than 7 minutes to go and a 4-goal spread. The play starting to get a little chippy now.
Now Luke Sinclair leaves it for Karskadin. Karskadin on his backhand, loses it. Here's Victory Honda trying to break out. 6-2 game here, 6:45 left in the third. Parrish, one-timer, saved by Bates. Puck bouncing around. Now Luke Sinclair, left hash. Surveying his options. He's gonna dump. Dervin Sinclair on the chase. Sinclair's gonna poke that one away. Kazumbowski gonna bring it back to his D-man. Good hit by Dervin. Pass right to Michael Deck's tape. Number 16, Michael Deck. Nifty move. Gets it to Dervin in front. Turner was trailing. Dervin dumps it. Lane. Deck. Right in front. Deloche almost had it there.
Well, Saints are getting whatever they want right now, especially with this first line on the ice, as they are just dancing out there and creating scoring opportunity after scoring opportunity. Nice to see the player profile on Lucas Prudhomme and Oliver Turner during the last intermission. Should mention to you before the 7 o'clock broadcast, actually I believe our broadcast begins at 7. The game will start a little later than that, is that there is a lot of pomp and ceremony before the game, and during the intermissions there's always great on-ice entertainment that we'll give to you live as well.
Puck bouncing around. Lucas Prudhomme, good battle there. Cooper Bordeaux in front, has it knocked away by number 77, Boris Genov. Big hit there. Now Zimbalati in pursuit with Dervin. Zimbalati comes out with this one. Sends it through the center pass. Terpstra off the pad of Bates. Nice save there.
Okay.
Arnold to Genov. Connor Dervin off the skate. Cooper Bordeaux finds Prudhomme. Here is Prudhomme beating his defender. Lucas Prudhomme tries to put it through the 5-hole. That one's going to be saved by McLeod.
Well, Prudhomme showed you how strong he was on his skates right there, as he was tied up from above the circle and still fended off the defender and got the puck right to the front of the net. So great effort on his part. So I mentioned, looking ahead as far as this tournament goes, Saints will play Culver Academy tonight at 7 o'clock. Some of the other games, the Brunswick School is playing the GOJHL U18 All-Stars. That was at 9:15 today. 9:30, Culver played the Long Island Gulls. At 9:30, Northwood School is playing Bishop Kearney. So those games are all going on right now. Again, check the sac.on.ca website for all the results, and those are live as well.
Nolan Long in pursuit of Arnold. Dezen. Nice hit there by Bolche. Finn Kern swings it around to Bolche. Bolche along the left hash. 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Finn Kearns has it at his own red line. Backhands it through the center to Long. Play getting a little lackadaisical here. That one's going to be chipped out.
I don't know why the icing was waved off.
Yeah.
Neither does the Victory Honda coach.
Jake DiCapo.
And that puck, I think, hit Paul, our cameraman, who's up on a stool right on the glass. Hard to tell if that puck was out of bounds or if he was hanging over the glass and it hit him, but he's putting a thumbs up. He feels okay. That's good. He's our only cameraman. We can't lose him.
Nice hit by Sinclair. Right in front. Oh my, wow. Luke Sinclair has it batted to Deleche. Now Karskadin. Karskadin gets to the blue line. Oliver Turner shot just wide. Here's Arnold. Arnold through the middle, intercepted by Karskadin. Karskadin's gonna go to his backhand. Arnold now going through the center, gonna find Arnold right through the middle. Wow. Good scoring opportunity there, just wide of the blocker. Oliver Turner backhands it to Deleche. Deleche. Quick turnaround, finds DiCapo. Jake DiCapo shot through the middle, deflected. Victory Honda, nice saucer pass. Austin Gao backhands it, that one's intercepted by Captain Scorzo. Scorzo through the middle, Kieran Dervin pokes that one away, Gephardt is gonna have it. Austin Gao behind the Saints net, just a little over 2 minutes to go here. Nice hit there by Haylock. Kieran Dervin still on his feet. Kieran Dervin, quick stop, off the back boards. Intended pass was for Deck. Austin Gow's gonna pinch here and keep it in. Good job there by Austin Gow, number 6. Kieran Dervin, quick stop. Good job there. Both teams having a physical presence along the boards. Haylock off the glass. Austin Gow's gonna chip it. And here comes Haylock. 2-on-1, Haylock shot. Good D there by Connor Dervin. Gephardt, shot on net, saved by Bates. And Connor Dervin's gonna retrieve it. Aiden Lane to his backhand, gets it to Deck. Michael Deck, shot on net from the red line, saved by McLeod. Boris Genov with it. Off the side boards, that one's gonna be an icing.
Yep, just 1:12 left to go here in the third, so I think it's safe to say St. Andrews will advance here. Of course, the top 2 teams from each division will move onward.
Puck's gonna be out of the Saints' end. Finn Kearns, quick turnaround, knocked down by Carver. Lucas Prudhomme backhand through the middle to Bordeaux. Bordeaux and Cover. Jackson Cover going through the center, looking for a goal. Oh, right off the post. Good shot there by number 8, Jackson Cover. Lucas Prudhomme, quick stop. To Deposito. Deposito backhands it to Bordeaux. Copella. Now Victory Honda. Green. Just under 30 seconds left here in this game. I believe there's going to be a penalty for Green for Victory Honda.
Yeah, not much of a factor here as there's only 26.5 seconds left to go. So just a reminder, we'll be back here to do this again tonight at 7 o'clock. Your Saints will play Culver Academy from Culver, Indiana. We're looking forward to that one. And the place will be rocking tonight, I can tell you that right now. This tournament has grown over the years. As we mentioned, it's 41 years. And the quality of the hockey just gets better every year. The quality of the opponents gets better. And that has not been lost on the hockey community in the Aurora Newmarket area, as it is not just St. Andrews alum and staff and students that are here. Hockey fans in general flock here, as well as Parker, all kinds of Saints. A good section of the upper lounge is devoted just to Saints, both of the NHL and NCAA and junior variety.
Not sure what the stoppage here is. 26.5 seconds left. Sinclair is going to have it. I think they're just going to want to kill the clock here. I hope no one gets hurt. No scuffles after. Boche shot wide. Here's Boche looking for the hit, trailing. Kazembowski backhands it through the middle. Connor Dervin's going to swat that one away. Puck's going to bounce around, and that's going to be it for the first game of the McPherson tournament. Your Saints win 6-2 against Victory Honda. Goal from Aiden Lane, Michael Deck, Luke Sinclair, Jake DeCapo, Lucas Prudhomme, and Kieran Dervin. And then for Victory Honda, Carver and Green had 2. Thank you for joining us today. Another game, Culver, 7 o'clock. That's the big one. We'll see you then, folks.
the 13